Hello, Gigglers. Welcome back to another episode of Giggles and Glutes. My name is Donaé and I'm joined by Zoe. And today we are going to be talking about the 7 daily habits that boost your metabolism, because we feel like everybody is obsessed with the fact that they need to speed up their metabolism like it's magic and like they can just take a magic pill, detox tea, or a fat burner.
And the truth is, none of that works long term. But here's the kicker: your metabolism isn't broken. You don't need hacks, you need habits.
Exactly. Remember last week when we broke down the loop that our brain takes in order to create a habit? So today we are going to show you how that same loop can be rewired into 7 daily habits that boost your metabolism naturally.
And these aren't extreme, no starvation diets, no living in the gym, just simple daily things that train your body to turn or to burn energy more efficiently. So, we'll cover 7 metabolism boosting habits, things like eating more protein, staying hydrated, building muscle like we preach, sleep, and even how small daily movement matters more than you think.
Plus, we'll connect each of them back to the 4-step habit loop: cue, craving, response, and reward, so you can actually stick to them.
So let's get into the main meat of this episode, and that is habit number 1. Prioritize protein at every opportunity that you get. Like we've spoken about before, protein has the highest thermic effect of food. Your body literally burns more calories just digesting it compared to carbs and fat.
And the loop might be the question that you are asking yourself, is the cue. So basically planning protein at each meal. The craving would be that satisfying fullness of that meal. The response to the meal is that you're actually eating it. And the reward to that meal is the energy and fewer cravings of it. And our second habit we're going to go straight into is hydration and autopilot. Autopilot seems to be our default setting as humans. And hydration is the one that slows down your metabolism. So even mild hydration affects your cells and your produce of energy as well.
Yes, so make the cue obvious. Keep your water bottle at your desk or by your bed. The craving is that refreshing feeling after you've taken a sip, and then the reward means fewer headaches, because girls, we know we do this. We forget that we even need to eat. We forget that we need to drink, and then we're like, why do I have this headache? Where does this headache come from? So better workouts when you are hydrated as well, and definitely more energy, because your body can function more effectively when it's not having to stress out about the fact that it doesn't have enough fluid. So drink your water.
Yes, preach.
Okay, habit number 3, and that is do your minimum of 3 strength training workouts, please. Muscle tissue is metabolically active. The more you have, the more calories you burn at rest. And we all want to be burning calories when we are chilling. My one client, she's going on holiday, and she said to me, I'm going to run every day. I was like, don't run every day. It's much more effective if she just does 3 strength training workouts than 5 cardio workouts on a holiday, because when she's going to be lounging out at the pool, when she's going to be swimming, she's also going to be burning calories just because she did those minimum of 3 45-minute strength training sessions. She loves running outdoors. I said, please still go for your runs if you want to run, but you don't have to overdo it.
Yeah, you don't. So let's put all of that into the loop again so that you can understand it. So the cue here would be your gym bag by the door, your shoes by the door, or whatever it is that's visible. Then the craving would be that dopamine rush that you get after your workout. So take a second and remember how good you feel when you are finished with your training session, that post-workout glow even, if you will. And then the response would be lifting the weights. And the reward would be a stronger body and a faster metabolism. So just to add to this as well, this reward, like we mentioned in the previous episode, is not something that is going to be instantly gratified. So you can't say that you're going to get this reward now. It's a reward that will come after repetition, going to the gym constantly. You are going to eventually feel stronger. Your metabolism is eventually going to become faster. But the main thing, that a reward that would be immediate if you want, is remembering the craving, which is the post-workout glow, and the dopamine, because that you definitely will feel.
Yeah, that's the thing I chase, you know. I think we all do. We're like,
we do.
That feeling, especially on days when you're not in the mood, that's the feeling that gets you off the couch. So next we are going to talk about the thing that makes the other stuff so much more effective, and that is NEAT, your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is your secret weapon. Standing, walking, fidgeting around, running up and down in your house, all of that adds up, and don't disregard those calories. If you have an option to stand instead of sitting when you are working, sorry guys, I'm a little congested at the moment, so I sound a bit whack. If you have the opportunity to stand instead of sitting at your job or at your desk, do that. What I do is, if I'm working from home, I try to do laundry on that day so that I'm not really sitting at my couch the whole time. I can go to the laundry room, get a time to get up, and then while I'm doing that, I remember, I can do 5 other stuff, and then I'm like running between the lounge and my bedroom doing a million stuff, because hyperfocus is a thing. And then and then I know I did a couple of steps for that time. So I'm not finding myself lounging around or sitting on the chair the whole time. And I think that's really important.
Yeah. So putting that into our 4-step loop is, the cue would be to set an hourly reminder, for example, to stand up. Every hour, you're just going to stand up for 3-5 minutes. Your response would be to do a quick stretch or a quick 2-minute walk. Walk from the one window of your house to another window of your house. If you're in a smaller apartment or something, walk from the bathroom to the kitchen or whatever. 2-minute walk and down, pacing or whatever you want to do. And then the reward would be more energy, less stiffness, and extra calories burnt as well.
Yeah. And now we're going to talk about the 5th habit, the quality sleep that you need. Sleep is when your body repairs, regulates your hormones, and resets your metabolism. It's so vital for us, guys, and it's so undervalued and underappreciated in how you perform in your day. People don't really think that. They're like, it's fine, I will just stay up late every night. You know, one night, 2 nights.
Slept for 4 hours last night. I'm like, how are you up and doing the most right now? Like, are you okay? Clearly you're not okay. But putting this into our loop again. So the cue here would be phone out of the bedroom at 11 p.m., which is something Zoe and I spoke about in our previous episode. The craving here would be that cozy sleep routine. So make your routine your bedtime routine as luscious as possible. You know that you're going to shower, you're going to do your skincare, you're going to brush your teeth, you're going to feel fresh lotion on your body, you're going to feel good. And then the reward is waking up with actual energy. Because the thing is here, actually, when it comes to your sleep, is that I find that the routine, the craving that you are chasing, the thing you do before you get into bed matters just as much as your sleep.
Yeah.
You're not going to get into your bed with wearing the day still. Do you know what I mean? Like wash the day off and make yourself fresh, brush your hair, put in effort so that you can actually spray some eucalyptus if you have on your pillows. You know, just make it a ritual so that when you sleep, your body actually has the space to rest in itself, you know, because that's important too.
Yeah, that sounds so wholesome, Donaé.
Right?
And then,
I love it.
yeah. And then we're going to talk about managing your stress, guys. Habit number 6. And I'm talking about chronic stress, the one that raises your cortisol, which slows down fat loss inevitably, and it messes with your metabolism. So take a deep breath and let it go.
Yes. Definitely. And this is something that people also underrate, is just taking a moment to breathe. Just breathe.
Yeah.
If you're feeling like you're losing your mind, just breathe. Take a second to just breathe, quiet your mind.
Yeah.
And then if the chaos continues after that, I don't know, when you're on your own. Joking. Joking. You usually feel like you literally have cleared your mind after you take the deep breath, you know? And the cue here would be that stressed out feeling. So the minute you feel completely stressed out, what is your response to this? Naturally, we're going to take 5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes to breathe, to journal, to walk outside. Or it doesn't have to be a walk outside. Literally just open your door and go stand outside to breathe in some fresh air. And then the reward here would be to feel calm, to feel focused, and not to go to your luxury cupboard and open that pack of cookies. And now you have to eat the stress away. So think about how you can make yourself just feel calm, whatever works for you in that moment in time.
Yeah, for sure. And talking about cookies, the next thing we're going to focus on in habit number 7 is consistent meal timing. Now, we spoke about this when we spoke about the metabolism in more depth, the 5 steps to a faster metabolism. I will link that episode for you guys to watch afterwards. I'm going to mention skipping meals doesn't speed up your metabolism, because it doesn't. It kind of actually slows it down, but not also enough to make a huge difference. And when we are talking about skipping meals or affecting your metabolism, we are mostly talking about a long period of time. I mean, it's not like one day of skipping your meal and then now your metabolism is completely out of whack. Your body doesn't work like that. This is damage that happens over a certain period of time. So when we mention having a consistent meal time, it's like more times than not, you are going to have a consistent meal. At a set amount of time, depending on how your body expends energy, your body will let you know, hey girl, it's time for that snack. Or hey girl, it's time for that lunch or that big meal. Depends on how you spread your food out throughout the day. But your body will let you know, and always listen for that. Listen for when your body is saying, I need a snack or I need some food. Because there's also different cues for a snack and for food. And if your snack is too close to your lunch feeling, then maybe just try to have an apple and water to wait for the lunch, and then you can maybe have a bigger snack later in the day, and or mix your other snack with that snack. But as you get smarter with your nutrition, you will figure all of these things out, and we hope that we can help guide you successfully to be more intuitive about your eating.
Yeah. So the cue here would be regular meal times. Set a reminder on your phone, alarms if you need to. If you are a person who is unaware of their body, because not all of us have this mind to body connection so well, where we can actually identify what our body is asking of us. Or some of us do have this very well, but then you choose to ignore it. So if you are a person who isn't very good at listening to their body, or they don't understand the cues that their body is giving them, set an alarm on your phone, plan regular meals. Your response would be to eat balanced meals, especially breakfast. It is the most important meal of the day. And this is something that my mother said my whole entire life growing up. It's the most important meal of the day. And she would say that
Yeah.
if you want to do your sport and you want to do all of this stuff and you skip your breakfast, where are you going to get the energy to do this? Because you didn't
Yeah.
put any fuel in your tank. So
Yeah.
think about exactly that. It has to be a nice, well balanced meal. And then the
Yeah.
reward would be stable energy, fewer binges at night, because you actually put thought into your meals, your times,
Yeah.
what the feeling is, and what your body is asking of you. And over time, like for me, I can literally feel when my body is needing salt. I don't know if you ever
Mm.
felt like that. Like something in your mouth, it's just like, oh, I need salt, something
Yeah.
salty. And then you have something salty. Or your energy is low and you go, oh, I need carbs. Then you have carbs. You know what I mean? This type of
Yeah.
cues. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to go into a quick or a really small case study example, and we're going to put this loop into perspective for you guys one last time. So, say you want to start drinking more water. Your cue is glass on your desk. The craving is, like Donaé said, that refreshed feeling. The response equals one sip every hour. Your reward, clearer skin, more energy, faster regulated hormones or better regulated hormones,
Yeah, and then the same thing applies with weight training as well, is that the cue would be clothes ready the night before, pack your gym bag, everything you need. Don't be like me and forget your toiletry bag at home. Make sure it's inside your bag. And then the craving would be that post workout high, the energy you feel, the post workout glow, whatever it is that you feel after your session. That's what you want. And then the response is go lift the weights,
Yeah.
go and lift the weights, because how else am I going to get this feeling if I don't do this thing? And then the reward would be long-term calories burn.
Okay.
So let's jump into a quick frequently asked question. So I'm going to pose these questions to you.
Okay.
Do I need supplements to boost my metabolism?
No, because protein powder can help hit goals, but the real boosters are habits, unfortunately.
Okay. And what is the fastest habit to start today, do you think? What would be?
Hydration. Hydration, because it's so easy to just implement into your day already. Just start to add 1 glass of water with every meal that you have, or move that water bottle to a place where you can't miss it. You just cannot miss it, so you are forced to drink it. I always say this to Andy because he will come in here and be like, oh, I'm so thirsty. He has 2 Stanleys. So I'm like, dude, use the water bottles. Like, use the water bottles. Why are you buying it then? Oh. And then he will say to me, you don't need a water bottle, because I'm obviously always taking my water bottle with me wherever I go. He's like, you don't need to take a water bottle, we're going to dinner now. I'm like, what if I'm thirsty on the way to dinner? I need to drink.
Yeah.
And what if I'm thirsty on the way home? I need to be hydrated. What do you mean? So, your challenge this week, guys, is to pick one of these 7 metabolism boosting habits and redesign the loop for yourself. Make the cue obvious, make the response easy, and the reward so satisfying that you just can't turn it down.
And drop it in the comments below so that we can also know what exactly it is that you guys are implementing. And let's try and hold each other accountable here, because that is ultimately what we are wanting to do. We are wanting to help you create a better lifestyle for yourself, wanting to make it as easy as possible for you to understand how to incorporate these changes, because it doesn't have to seem like a mundane task or something that is too far-fetched. You can achieve them. There's always a method to achieving everything, and sometimes all you need is somebody to guide you, and we hope that we can do that. So let us know in the comments below what exactly your habit is, big or small, whatever you're comfortable with sharing, and we can hold each other accountable.
Yeah, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who's trying to boost their metabolism. We all have one. The secret isn't hacks, it's habits. I'm going to say this again. The secret isn't hacks, it's habits. Consistently building sustainable habits is how you get to where you want to be.
Exactly. Thank you for joining us. We hope that this episode helped you, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.